People always tend to do few exercise in a wrong fashion. So today I'll be picking top 5 exercise which even you might be performing wrong. Hi guys, this is Raghu from Team Fit. The main thing which you're supposed to be keeping in mind while performing any form of exercise is the posture. The reason is, when you are a beginner, you might be lifting weights with a wrong posture, but when you want to go on and progress yourself in this long run and lift heavy, you should always make sure that you have a good posture, because on the long run you might be prone to injuries. Today on the list of top 5 exercise, on the number 1 is the push-up. When you're performing a push-up, the muscle worked is the pectoralis major and minor muscle. Minor is always beneath the major one. And the thing which you're supposed to be focusing on as a beginner or an intermediate is you're not supposed to be injuring the joint, which is the shoulder joint and the elbow joint. And what you're supposed to be avoiding is you should not be keeping your elbow close to shoulder and in line of your shoulders, because it might actually cause injury on your shoulders. And the second thing is you're supposed to be keeping your spine erect and not make a hunch in your back, and also keep your butt a bit up and not touch the ground, so that there is a lot of tension put on your lower back. The second exercise on the list is squats. When performing squats, the two things which you're supposed to be keeping in your mind is you're not supposed to be taking your knees beyond the toe point, because you might be putting a lot of flexion on your knees. And the second thing is you should not be leaning your upper body front, because it is a hip flexion and not working on the lower body. It is basically working on your back. So these are the two things which you're supposed to be avoiding when you're working on your squats. The third exercise on the list is one-arm dumbbell row. One-arm dumbbell row is basically used to build strength and thickness of the back. The major muscle worked are almost all the muscles, which are latissimus dorsi, trapezius, rhomboids, and all the teres muscles. And when you're performing one-arm dumbbell row, the thing which you're supposed to be focusing on is you're not supposed to tilt or twist your trunk or the spine. You're supposed to keep your spine erect and in the same S shape which it is made up of, in the S shape. And the second thing which you're supposed to be focusing on while performing this is you're not supposed to just squeeze your bicep, but you're supposed to focus on pulling the elbow up and squeeze the back muscles, and also keep the posture erect. The fourth exercise on the list is planks. Planks basically helps to increase isometric contraction and build a strength on all the abdominal muscles, which are rectus, transverse and oblique muscles. And while performing plank, the only thing which you're supposed to be focusing on is not to get your butt lower to the ground, because it is not like when you have your butt close to the ground, the muscles are not worked. The only reason is you'll be putting a lot of tension on the lower back, which might not now but create pressure and tension on the long run and cause an injury. So you're supposed to be focusing to keep your butt a bit higher, and the ideal posture would be a slant line, which is like an incline, almost 30-degree line. So the fifth and the last exercise on the list is rope crunch. Whenever you're performing rope crunch, you should always remember like you're performing a forward crunch. The muscles worked are the upper abdominal muscles, and when you're performing a rope crunch, you should be bending your upper body and not lean front. If you're leaning front, no matter what, you're working on that abdominal muscles, but you're not working on the right muscles which you're targeting. So you'll be working on the entire transverse muscles, but not on the rectus. So whenever you're performing rope crunch, try to bend your upper body and not the full body, and try not to bend your spine. I hope this video helped you all. Please do like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and also comment down in the description if you want any videos like this. Until then, stay fit to inspire.